Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Tarot of Nella. So this is going to be a collective reading today, so we're going to see what is in the energies for the collective, as I felt called to do a collective reading today. So let's see what is happening. So this is a reading for the collective. We have the Lovers showing up at the back, so I do wonder if love is going to pop up in this. So what does the collective need to know right now? Again, what does the collective need to know? What's going through? Okay, so take what resonates for you, leave behind what doesn't. As this is a general collective reading, know that when you have tuned into this reading, and it's timeless, there may be a reason why you clicked it, and the time you click it is the time that you need to hear this message. So remember, you have free will to change your future, and I do offer private readings, so if you like the way I read, you can book by going on my Etsy store or by emailing me at tarotofnella@hotmail.com. So let's see what is in the energies in the collective. What is going on in the energy? Okay, so we do have, first we have the Star card. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords and we have the Death card. So this is really interesting because the first two cards here are big major energies. Okay, so this is really like you are transforming right now because something in your life is ending or going to end. Now, the fact you have the Star card before the Death card, this is almost like seeing something before it comes, having this type of enlightenment. Okay, because the Star is really about, you know, our dreams, our ambitions, our goals. So some of you may be in a good place and you may feel like, well, why is something going to end for me? But what I can see happening is maybe you've been steered in a direction with all this glam, with all this kind of spotlight that potentially isn't for you. Now this could be career, relationships, but it just seems that maybe because you are putting pressure on yourself to be this high achiever, to reach for the stars, it's really kind of saying that because we have this Aquarius energy, which is very much about being individual and different and unique, this is really saying that there is something that is going to make you stand out from the crowd, and you don't have to kind of follow the crowd to do it. Okay, so this is, the Star card is actually saying that if you feel like you're following a path, there could be a better one for you. Okay, because this Death card shows me that you do need to kind of think about ending something that potentially could be making you unhappy, or for some of you, you're not even realizing it. Some of you are so caught up in this Star energy, you don't even realize that you do have to end something in order for something else to reform. Because as I said, the Death card is about rebirth, renewal. You know, the death doesn't mean the end, because there's always something after it. And this is why you have the Ace of Swords, because it's actually clarifying this is what comes after this energy, and it's that new beginning. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is really showing there's going to be a major breakthrough and turnaround in your life. Okay, so you're going to cut through illusions. This Ace of Swords is letting me know that there is someone like communicating with you, or something in the thought, like in your mind, where you're thinking of communicating something. But I definitely feel like there are endings and new beginnings. And again, with this Star energy, which I will clarify it, because I do like to clarify my cards, it is saying that there is hope for something. So the Star is actually giving you hope of the end. It's giving you hope that even when we finalize things, there is something, there will be something for you to follow on through. Okay. So with this pink sword as well, this pink colour evokes compassion, kindness and love. So what's this Star energy? The Two of Swords. So yeah, I feel like, you know, there definitely is a decision making that you need to do here. Okay, the Star is really clarifying that when it comes to, again, that sort of decision, that purpose, that destiny you're on, you know, what you think others may want to see. The Two of Swords is saying that, you know, you're actually not seeing quite clearly yet, because there is something of you being at a crossroads and trying to make a decision within your mind, within your mind's eye. So maybe you can't physically see it, but you can feel it. So this Two of Swords is really saying to really start to balance and think about the choices and directions you're taking, because that was what I picked up with the Star, was that there is hope that you can make the right choice in the decision here. So what's this Death card energy? Okay, so we do have we have the Ten of Swords, and then we also had the Ace of Swords, that Ace of Pentacles, that wanted to come out as well. So what's interesting is with Death, it's the end. Well, you do have a completion number, but look at the pattern in your reading. Okay, you've got a 10, which is a completion, but then you have an Ace, which is a new beginning. So again, it's just reaverting that message that, you know, if you feel a bit like things are getting heavy for you right now, this is really saying that some of you may even feel a bit hurt or betrayed by someone, because the Ten of Swords can talk about, you know, being stabbed in the back and needing to kind of re-pick yourself up again. Because if you think about the depiction of the Ten of Swords, someone laying down and they need to get back up again. So it's about the rise from the fall. And what is death? It's about, you know, being risen after death. So that's what I'm seeing, is that something is going to start to rise for you, and it's that new beginning. So we do have this witch symbol here, which is actually a symbol of protection. So this is interesting that it's on the palm, because again, the palm is a very sacred place, and that if we do write symbols on the palm, like runes or symbols like this, it can attract manifestation and protection as well. So I can see that through this transition you are going to be protected. Okay, now this Ace of Pentacles as well could be something new you're learning, a new skill, new money, new career. So what's this Ace of Swords energy? Okay, we do have the Devil. Okay, so the Devil's energies here. Now I do like to sometimes raise the zodiacs that I see in readings, just in case it resonates a bit more for you as well. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's for that particular sign. It could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or just the energies that the cards are pulling through. But take it as a sign if it is your zodiac. So we do have Aquarius, we have Scorpio, and we also have Capricorn. Okay, so those are our 3 top zodiac signs here. Now with the Devil clarifying the Ace of Swords, it really does show that, yeah, there is something you're leaving, okay, in order to start something new, where it's a very heavy energy, because this Devil card can actually talk about like abuse, substance, toxic energies, behaviors, like letting go of old habits that we keep going back to, relationships that we, you know, keep thinking about and are magnetically pulled towards. It can also talk about leaving jobs when we're really unhappy and we don't want to walk into that job anymore. So for a lot of you, again, this is why Death come out, because it's such a big energy to channel. It's basically saying that you need to be prepared for the newness. You need to be prepared to walk away from something, because even though it's scary to do it, when you do it, you're going to feel better. Okay, this is why the Star is here, because it's saying whatever you go through, you're going to start to feel better. Okay, so stop pretending things are okay, because sometimes I feel like this Star is a message to say when people are so in the clouds, or they just have a lot of hope for something, they're not really thinking about the realistic outcome. Okay, so it just means that we need to kind of rethink things so that we don't get completely confused and when we don't know which direction to go down. So the Devil definitely can be about you know, really kind of like letting go, okay. And as I say that, the back of the card is the Four of Pentacles, right? So in the Four of Pentacles, I said about you letting go, And this card is exactly that energy of when she's holding on to something too tightly. Too tightly. She's not sharing it. She's like, you know, keeping it to herself. So I feel like some of you are really keeping something to yourself, whether it comes to a secret or a burden, a feeling. And you need to let that out. It's unhealthy to kind of keep up all this locked energy, because this is really saying that you need to, like, again, let it go. Don't hold on to it, because it's not healthy. Okay, the devil's letting you know this is not healthy to hold on to these things. This is when we can have mental illnesses like depression, anxiety, physical conditions as well. When our body gets run down, we feel it. So again, it's kind of like telling you to face it. The star with this Four of Pentacles is like, you need to face up to what's happening here, but don't be afraid, because this Death card with the Grim Reaper, I feel like it's like actually guiding you towards the right direction. It really is. Okay, so let me clarify, what's this Four of Pentacles? We have the Moon. Yeah, so as I just said about fear and anxiety, didn't I? Now the Moon card is very much that energy, which is centered around, you know, being closed off, being unopen, and non-receiving. So it just means that you are definitely feeling a bit afraid of the unknown, or afraid to let go. And your fear is the fact that you're clenching onto this heart-wrenching feeling in your chest. You need to let this go. There's something very emotional coming through now, and I feel like a lot of you may be, again, going through something where you keep trying to be hopeful, you keep trying to kind of pick yourself up, but this Moon with this Four of Pentacles is saying just open up, because the Moon is such a sensitive energy. Okay, it's such a big sensitive energy, and it's known that around the full moon and the new moon, this is why we kind of pick up a bit more sensitive energies, and we can feel exhausted or run down or full of energy. So it's really just saying to control these types of feelings, okay, and just don't be afraid. So let's see what else is coming forward. So what else is coming forward? We have the Page of Swords. What else is coming forward? We have the Page of Swords, the Empress, and the Knight of Swords. So again, this is kind of like that message that something is going to grow. Okay, when you take the opportunity to take what is being given to you, okay, because this Page of Cups, if this card will focus, because it is such a there we go, such a beautiful card. It's really about the offerings that we're receiving, and I can see this with the Empress, is that you are going to kind of grow from the inside. You're going to start to not hold something in any longer, because if you think about the Empress, she's a mother, right? She carries a child within her belly, so that baby that cannot stay in that belly forever, it has to come out, it has to be birthed. So you see, we have a lot of this rebirth energy in your reading. It's just saying that you have to kind of be prepared for that day, be prepared for what's to come, because again, the Page of Swords is really about us investigating and looking into things, getting more knowledge behind a situation before we make moves, because this Knight of Swords is saying that you can start to act swiftly, you can start to take your thoughts into action, okay? So we've got the Empress, which is connected to the planet Venus of love. So again, this could be someone going through a love situation. We have a lot of air energy, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, definitely about the communicative side of your reading. So instead of clarifying these, I'm going to just layer them up now. So I don't need to clarify these. I'm just going to further channel some more messages to see what's coming forward, what else is happening to the collective. Okay, we do have the Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Fool card. So again, when we see number 5, don't be alarmed. But it is a number of change. It's about fighting challenges and obstacles, and that's what I see that you're going through, okay? Because what I see is maybe someone put your hopes up. Maybe someone got your hopes up for something, and you didn't get chosen for the part, is what I'm hearing. This is what I hear with the star. It's like you didn't get chosen for the job, or you didn't get chosen to be with someone. It just seems very much based like the forgotten energy. It's kind of like you got left behind. You know, you was given the cold shoulder from someone or a situation, and I can see this is what you're battling and struggling with, because this Five of Wands is really that message of, you know, tackling things, obstacles that we are trying to push away from our life, because we don't want them there. No one wants to have obstructions in their life. I think you're fighting an inner battle in your mind. Like, this is why we have this gloomy energy, and then we have this like chaotic energy, because this Fool is saying that, you know, you're afraid to take that risk. You're afraid to do something, and you can't go back, because it's a obviously known thing that we can't go back in time, right? So you just got to keep facing your truth. So this is really the fact that you just need to take baby steps. Take the leap of faith, see what happens, see what's going to pay off for you, because I just feel like there is more out there for you, okay? The Fool is about this cycle that can repeat over and over again. But do you want to keep standing on that same position? It's like deja vu, you know? There are certain things that, you know, repeat in our lives. And I feel like this is about maybe changing something up in your life, changing your routine, changing your schedule, changing, again with the Devil card, what you always seem to go back to. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a final overall prediction to close the reading down. So can we close this reading down? What else is coming through? What else do you need to know? We have the Three of Wands. Okay, we have the Magician at the back. So this is really saying that you need to manifest. There is big things you need to be manifesting in your life right now. Okay? You have everything you need to make things happen. You know, this is really about cleansing your space, cleansing your area, and seeing a way forward. What's this Three of Wands? Okay, we have the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. So again, what I'm seeing for you with the Eight of Cups at the back, you need to walk away from something, okay? You just need to realize that there is more for you out there. It's like finding your sacred place. Okay, this is your temple. This is the place where you're meant to be. You're meant to be committed to something, but you've got to find it first. You've got to go and look for it. It's not going to come to you. You've got to go get it. This is why we have this Queen of Pentacles, because she's very satisfied with her goals, her ambitions, her achievements. But she didn't get there just by sitting on her throne, right? She multitasked. She worked hard. She worked with nature. She worked with multiple different elements to get to where she needs to be. So this is saying you too can get in that high position. You too can be owning your crown. But you need to fully commit. You need to fully be involved into finding what it is that you were searching for all along. Okay? So I wish you all the best in this kind of transformation energy you're going through. Yeah, super interesting reading. And I hope it did give you some clarity and insight. And thank you all so much for listening to my readings and enjoying them. I really appreciate it, and honestly I love doing them. So yeah, leave me a comment, let me know what resonated. I always love to know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, also enter my giveaway. I have a giveaway running up on my channel where you can win a free 1 hour in-depth reading with me. Okay, so that is super exciting as well. Okay, so sending you all the best of luck, lots of blessings on your journey, and I am also sending you as always, lots of spooky love and light.